I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Heartache number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back. With hopeful heart I waited for you, knocked on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
I can see that lone star from 1,000 miles away. It calls me back home, though I venture far astray. When I see that beacon shining for me all alone, it calls me back
Hello.
to Texas and home. Lone star.
If I wasn't working right now, I'd show you a real nice time.
You again? What the fuck do you want? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. You want to come into a back room and give me a chance? Didn't think so. Much as I'd love to put my fist through your neck, Mr. House frowns on that kind of behavior. So it'd get me killed just as quick as that book. Do I look like some kind of fool? I'm not paying you so you can double deal on me. Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as. I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope. Okay, toss him at me. He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting. Okay, toss them at me. No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling. Okay, toss them at me. Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier. Hey, what can I do for you? All right, let's have 'em. Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed. Texas Red.
Word is you're getting popular in the Strip.
But the outlaw didn't worry, man. The tried for forward day.
Hi.
Hey,
Gomorrah is always open for business.
21 would be the ranger with the big iron.
You look like a lucky type. Come play the odds.
on his heel.
I'm glad they don't let just any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
Bye.
They
like
walked
shit.
out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows. Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
Beats being on patrol.
There was 40 feet between them where they stopped to make their play.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. I know you're good for it, but you're still gonna have to leave your weapons with me. You'll get these back on your way out.
Leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them
Nice
lay
work at the
body
tops,
of
buddy.
the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. I've wrangled and I've rambled and I've rodeoed around. Never once thought of settling down. But darling, the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew my rambling days were through.
Enjoying the show?
Made up my mind a long time ago. When the right man came along, somehow I'd know. Heart is true, eyes as blue, and a smile as wide as a western sky. Let's ride into the sunset together.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here, having a little fun. Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood. I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble. All right, have at it. That night, mostly buff out, I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night. What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that. All right, have at it. When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts. All right, have at it. You'd do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done, but you'd be doing me a solid if you would. I've been talking to Big Saul mostly. You again? Make it quick. Cachino? Cachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed. Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me. Nothing you could do scares me as much as the Emeritus. More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been doing business with Big Saul, so he's going to be your man.
What the fuck are you looking at? I hear you chased that chicken shit Benny off. Good riddance.
Hey there, can I get you a drink? Maybe a party favor? Sorry, it's not my business to get involved. Here you go.
Of the valley, I would like to settle down. Wide open space, wind on my face, a distant horizon, the moon on the crest, in the shadow of the valley.
Another satisfied customer. All right, at Gomorrah, the bar is always open.
You have always waited for me, and you always will be there. Sagebrush and pine, old friends of mine. A little bit further, I will find my way.
Holy shit, you been in Lucky 38? You meet the overboss in there?
Wandered many places, but they're all the same to me. Nowhere I found to settle down a little bit further. I'll find my rest in the shadow of the valley that I love best. In the shadow of the valley that I love best.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room. Casino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something? See you. Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. See you. Gomorrah has the loosest slots on the strip.
It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken. Just were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart,
I'm glad they don't just let any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like shit.
it's true. When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie.
You again. Make it quick. Well, that motherfucker. What the hell? Damn. Thanks for finding this. This should be plenty of proof to cover my ass if they try to rat me out to any authorities. They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the Strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie. Okay, try and be fast about it. As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail. Nothing you can threaten me with holds a candle to what the Emeritus would do to me if they caught me. Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out. Thermite is a mix of rust and aluminum dust. If you add a little heat, a massive amount of heat is spit out. It gives off enough heat to melt through just about anything. It should make short work of the weapons. All right, let's. Yeah, bye.
I know that all the ones I love will welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and at home. Cattle in the old corral, the open range all round. Sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found. Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Without you, thought our love was true. Then you found someone new.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here. See ya.
Watching the stars above us, hoping that I could win back your love. So blue.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and the Legion. Hey, what can I do for you? Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans. Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die. As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies. They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out. If you want a good shot, then we're fucked anyways. Nah, I think you're gonna have to do it. When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place. Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
Uh-huh.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they
Let's
are
have
talking.
some words.
I'm pretty sure they're
Take
gonna
a
kill
seat
you
on
after
the
the
couch
talk.
so we can get to talking. Take a seat on the couch over there.
Take a seat on the couch,
You
please.
and me want to have
Please have a seat. Let's have a bit of a powwow.
So I assume you know why we called you here. Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die a failure. Sorry, but you're going to have to die ignorant. All right, let's dance.
My imagination. All right. Hey, what kind of... Hurry and... Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are...
Let's have some words.
Pretty sure they're gonna
Take a
kill you
seat
after...
on
Take a seat on the
so
couch,
we can get
please,
to
so we can
talk.
have a little talking time.
So I assume you know why we called you here. Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die a failure. All right, let's dance.
Play it again,
Hey!
Johnny. But you're
Well, hey, what can I do for you? Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family. It's time for the meeting with the bosses. We can't chit-chat right now. Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are...
Let's have some words.
Pretty sure they're gonna
Take a
kill you
seat
after
on the
they talk.
couch. So I assume you know why we called you here. All right, let's dance. Hey!
I'm here.
They killed him!
Around here. All right. Things are good since Caccino took over.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun. Bye.
Your family.
Morning.
You let the blues move in now, moving out. This old house ain't a home. No love inside it.
Check my moves, honey.
Pretty strong. Now we just can't fight it.
You like that? But it sure went a flying. Love's like gold that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south. You let the blues move in now. I'm moving out. I'll pick it. But it sure went flying. Love's like no, that's been spent. Now there's no use in crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out. In the shadow of the valley, I would like to settle down. Wide open space, wind on my face, a distant horizon.
Sure, later.
The moon on the dress, in the shadow of the valley.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else? Please, go on. Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero! I am serious. That's 2 down, 3 to go. Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 3 down, 2 to go. Sorry if that was getting boring. Come back later if you need anything.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack? Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating. Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me. It's the most amazing place in the world, don't you think? This must be what it was like to live 1,000 years ago. There are 3 casinos open for business. Gomorrah, the Tops, and the Ultralux. They get nicer in that order. This here's the monorail station leading in from Camp McCarran. Most of my business is with soldiers coming and going on furlough. Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does. Of course! I've got a special discount for special people like you.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband. He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over. If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward. Oh, a good ways west of here, in a place you've never been. Far as we're concerned, only name it ever had was Phoebus Ranch. That was before we lost some land to Heck Gunderson. The bank demanded payment in full the day after the Stockmen's Association bailed it out. It's not my place to say much. Walter thinks this is a man's job. I swear I won't see the day he'll get over that Heck Gunderson. I'm done talking about that man. If that's what you want, step on over to Walter. A good life if you don't mind hard work. The only real fuss is the constant bother with varmints. Fail to catch mole rats early in their breeding, and you'll have 3 or 4 head breaking their ankles in mole rat holes every day. Of course, the worst varmint of all is a Brahmin baron with his hands in the pockets of a Republic senator. That's a problem you can't solve with a varmint rifle, though I fear my husband's apt to try. He's got Heck Gunderson in his sights right now. All right, goodbye. Good to see you again. It's not my place to say much. I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you? He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain. That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
He rode into the town. He came riding from the south.
Howdy, young lady. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon. A drink? Nonsense. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around. Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that. I got more important things in mind, kid. Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. The wasteland ain't the same anymore. Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that. I got more important things in mind, kid. Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all. We are honest folk out there. Damn hard to make a living in the desert, kid. Heck's a different breed. Goddamn thief he is. Scaring us into giving away our lands is all he's done to strike it flush. Comes packing iron and none can hold a candle to his men. Bad blood. What more you want? He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you. All that money buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid. I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard. Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon you could help me figure out what he's doing in town. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultra Lux. Find out what's his story here, will you? All right, kid. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon.
It's a sin, my darling, how I love you, because I know our love can never be. It's a sin to...
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapons. My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. Farewell.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the Strip? Some people got killed or something. Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success, might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones. I'll be here.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
Those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong with their faces?
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Those omertas. Always plotting, never relevant. Bravo for putting them in the place like that.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could.
I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further. Ta-ta.
Hello. For the price of this meal, I could buy a whole Brahmin, but I'd never make that trade.
What can I get you? Pleasure speaking to you.
You look positively famished. We simply can't have that. You won't find better. Pleasure doing. Farewell.
You, what do you think you're doing? First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
In the shadow of the valley, I would like to settle down. Wide open space, wind on my face, a distant horizon, the moon on the
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work. Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence. Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server? Well, what do you want? I'm very busy here. No, it'll ruin my ingredients.
I have wandered many places, but they're all the same to me. Nowhere I found to settle down.
What the? You son of a... Goddamn mother... Oh, let me out!
In the shadow of the valley that I love best. In the shadow of the valley that I love
The boss of the Omer guess? My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of sick bastards would eat a person? I'll tell you what, as soon as I'm out of here, and my daddy knows the story, you can bet there ain't gonna be no white hat society no more. I never liked them white shoes in the first place. We'd be doing the strip a service. Let's go. I'll be right behind you.
The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found. Still I wish that I could be back there today.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready when you need me.
Although it seems I'm bound to roam, my thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
How may I assist? But no one is in their chairs yet. Surely we should wait until 7 when the dinner guests arrive. I'll be ready. How? But no one is in. I'll. How may I assist? Right away.
I remember though I've wandered and
Over
much
here.
happiness I've found.
You like that?
Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. Once more, in dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Had enough?
Watch out! This is hopeless!
How?
Come on, move it.
How may I assist? But I'll.
Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting.
How may.
I know that all the ones I love will welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems
sin, my darling, how I love you, because I know our love can never be. It's a sin, memory of you, when silence proves that you've forgotten me. The dream I built for us has
Welcome to the Ultralux. Ta-ta.
like my heart. It's a sin, my darling, how I love you, so much in love and yet so far apart.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gourmand years in advance.
It's a sin to hide behind this heartache, to make believe that I've found someone new.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good. Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope.
Oh my
We'll remember
God.
that.
Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine. Listen, Pa, we gotta go after the white shoes, or whatever they're called. They're the ones responsible.
What's this about the White Glove Society? Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. Sometimes I got me so many ideas, it's a wonder they don't all just burst out of my head. This town's headed to perdition anyway. I'm just giving them a little push. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson. You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Our forces suffered a huge...
You double-crossing snake? I have nothing to say to someone so lowly and ill-mannered. Indeed.
The dream I built for us has tumbled. Each promise broken like my heart. It's a sin, my darling, how I
Hello.
love you. So much in love and yet so far apart.
Mark my words, I'll have you filleted for this. Mark my words, I'll have you filleted for this.
It's a sin to hide behind this heartache, to make believe that I found someone new.
a sin to say that I don't miss you when people know I'm still in love with you. I'm sure you're happy with another who shares a love I could.
Mark my words, I'll have you filleted for this. Mark my words, I'll have you filleted for this.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
When deep inside I know that it's a sin. To the town of our
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine. Listen, Pop, we gotta go after the white shoes, or whatever they're called. They're the ones responsible.
What's this about the White Glove Society? Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heg Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. Sometimes I got me so many ideas, it's a wonder they don't all just burst out of my head. This town's headed to perdition anyway.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
And the notches on his pistol number 194. 194.
You double-crossing snake? I have nothing to say to someone so lowly and ill-mannered. Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Good. I hope that young man gets some closure after all he's been through. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I do, but I need someone I know I can rely on, and I haven't heard a thing about you. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself around the Strip, we could talk, but not before. Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary. I asked for a last-minute replacement. and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way. I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest. Not this one. Empty. I don't believe it's seen use since before the war. And what would the point be, really? Who would pick up his trash if he used it? But for our purposes, it should keep his body safe and hidden until my cohorts can recover it. Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him. No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty. Indeed.
Horses suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope. We'll remember that.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Good day. Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me. Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing. Farewell.
Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gorman years in advance.
Hey, those masks make me nervous. Is there something wrong with their
Don't
faces?
talk to me.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope. We'll remember that. Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately? I always knew House would give in. Sixth State of the Union, here we come.
Humbly at your service. A pleasure doing business.
You double-crossing snake? I have nothing to say to someone so lowly and ill-mannered. Indeed.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope. We'll remember that.
You know, if you knew what you were doing,
You
I could have
done
been out
right,
of there
buddy.
hours ago.
I appreciate it.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapons. Well, I never.
had an...
You like that? You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone
You
for
mustn't
good.
ask why we wear our masks. We are forbidden to speak of it.
Stars of the midnight ranges, shining through the night. Stars of the midnight ranges.
What was that?
This is
Aha!
Watch them while I'm sleeping, till the stars are gone. Candles up in heaven, lend your light so strange, guide my weary doggie. Stars of the midnight rain.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
I've wrangled and I've rambled and I've rodeoed around. I never once thought of settling down. But darling, the moment
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for
Good day. Farewell.
good. Huh.
When the right man came along, somehow I'd know. Heart is true, eyes as blue, and his smile as wide as a western sky. Let's ride into the sunset together. Stirrup to stirrup, side by side. When the day is through, I'll be here with you.
There was some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
You seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles. I hear someone went crazy in one of the casinos on the
I
strip,
hear someone
shot the
went
place
crazy
up or
in one of
something.
the casinos on the strip. Shot the place up or something.
You'll be my Dale. I'll be your Lord. When the day is done, homeward will be wending. Like a movie with a happy ending.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Let's ride into the sunset together. Stirrup to stirrup, side by side. When the day is through, I'll be here.
What a disaster. An important person dead in my hotel. Now people will confuse us with Gamora. The idea. Ta-ta.
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
Had enough? murderer! This is hopeless! Aha!
Can't you see I'm busy? I'll carve that stupid look off your inbred face.
I'm here. Come on. Found you. You like that?
Come on.
I'm hit. I'm hit. Had enough?
Come on! Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among the
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Had enough from the south side. And he's here to do some business with.
What have you done? Murderer.
After Texas Red wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, man, right before a day. 20 men would be the ranger.
Aha.
Big iron on the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red is not cleared leather, for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here.
They must have spent a fortune
People will think I'm
renovating
rich.
this place.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
You watch yourself around, Mr.
You know,
Gunderson.
if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope. We'll remember that.
I love the map. It's like being at a fancy ball.
I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay longer. Who can at these prices?
Sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember though I've wandered
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Tell me what's in a kiss. If your heart's not in it, we could have wedded bliss. If we'd only begin it, I'm feeling low down. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
You let the blues move in, now I'm moving out.
Hey!
This old house ain't a home with no love inside it, but we said
You like that? Help!
I don't wanna argue or shout. You let the blues move in, now
I'm out of here!
I'm glad those
we used to be
damn bots are gone for good.
I don't know where it went, but it sure went flying. Love's like dough that's been spent. Now there's no use of crying. Tell me where can I go? East or west or north or due south? You let the blues move in, now I'm moving
Top
out.
Shelf is the premier bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else? Please, go on. Sorry if that was getting boring. Hope to see you soon.
That's been spent. Now there's no